If you've ever built a GA4 analysis you were proud of, only to struggle with exporting it or sharing it with someone else, this video is for you. In this video, we're going to walk through how exporting and sharing data works in GA4, what formats are available, when each option makes sense, and the limitations you need to be aware of, especially when working with colleagues or stakeholders who don't have GA4 access. Let's start with exporting data. In GA4, exporting is handled directly from the Explore workspace. When you click the export icon, you're exporting the data behind the table or visualization you're currently looking at, not the entire property or dataset. GA4 offers several export formats, each designed for a different use case. First, there's Google Sheets Export. This option lets you export values directly into a Google spreadsheet and continue working with them in Google Sheets. This is especially useful if you want to perform lightweight analysis, share editable data, or collaborate asynchronously. One important limitation to know, you cannot export standard GA4 reports directly into Google Sheets. If you need that flexibility, you'll often have to recreate the report inside Explore first, then export it from there. Next are CSV and TSV exports. These formats download the data as structured text files, which makes them easy to open in tools like Microsoft Excel or ingest into other systems. CSV and TSV are ideal if you want raw data for further processing, automation, or offline analysis. Then there's PDF export. A PDF export is essentially a snapshot of what you see on screen. You can export either the current tab or all tabs in the analysis. This option is less about analysis and more about communication. PDFs are useful when you want to comment on results, share insights, or send reports to colleagues or customers who don't have access to GA4. Think of this as a presentation or documentation format, not a data manipulation format. Now, let's talk about sharing, which is different from exporting. Instead of downloading data, GA4 allows you to share an analysis directly with other users on the same property. When you use the share option and confirm it, the analysis becomes available to other users in read-only mode. Shared analyses appear in their Explore workspace, and you can recognize them by a different icon in the report list. The icon also changes inside the analysis itself, making it clear that this is a shared or released version. Here's the key rule to remember. Only the original creator can edit an analysis. If someone else opens a shared analysis, they can view it, inspect filters, and understand how it was built, but they cannot change anything. However, GA4 does provide a workaround. If you have read access to a shared analysis, you can create your own copy. Once you copy it, that version belongs to you, and you can modify dimensions, metrics, filters, or visualizations however you like, without affecting the original. This makes shared analyses ideal for standardizing reporting while still giving teams flexibility. One person builds the canonical version, others copy it and adapt it for their own needs. So, when should you export, and when should you share? Exporting is best when you need data outside GA4, you want to manipulate or archive results, you're delivering results to someone without GA4 access. Sharing is best when you want transparency into how an analysis was built, you want others to reuse the same logic, you want consistency across teams without giving edit access. Understanding this distinction helps avoid frustration, especially in collaborative environments. GA4's exporting and sharing tools aren't flashy, but they're essential for turning analysis into something usable beyond the interface. Once you know the limits and strengths of each option, you can choose the right one every time. To learn more about IT, programming, administration, and more, make sure to subscribe to our channel and enable notifications so you never miss a new video.